All right, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So we've been doing some jobs. We've been doing lots of stuff. But I've got a decent amount of money. I've got 58,000 credits, which feels like enough to maybe do some damage here at the junkyard and try to actually buy a car, fix it up. I don't think we have enough money to like fully fix it. I don't know. I'm not sure how far 58 grand credits, is gonna get us. But we're gonna at least try to get something like running. So I've been looking around a little bit. There's a couple interesting ones. Some ones like this. There's actually a station wagon over there with like 400 horsepower or something. It has a V8. It seems a little, no, it's like 350 horsepower, but it still seems a little ridiculous. Wait, what is this one? I hadn't seen this one. What is this one? Sakura Takumi has a inline dual overhead cam 4-cylinder making 130 horsepower. I'd like something a little more exciting. I think it's very cheap though. And what I want is over here. It is, well, it's a Nissan Skyline, but it's actually a Ribbsan Starline. But this is the turbocharged version, which is pretty cool. So it'll make almost 300 horsepower with its inline 6 dual overhead cam turbo. 440 newton meters of torque, so it should be pretty fun. I'm not sure if it's all-wheel drive though, like the actual Skyline. But we're gonna do that. So we're gonna buy this for a cool, like what, 13,000? Yeah, 13,000 credits. Then we're gonna fix it. We're gonna at least get it like in condition that we can drive it. So you know, things we're gonna need: wheel in the back right, and looks like potentially 3 wheels. Potentially we're gonna be replacing all the wheels. Yeah, I think we're gonna be replacing all the wheels. The engine is sort of there. It's kind of there. We'll see what we can fix while we're doing this. We'll do as much repairing as we can. We'll try to get this in good shape and just see if we can do it without completely blowing our budget. And they'll probably have to sell it because I don't have enough money to like keep cars at this point. But every time we do this, we sell them. We end up making quite a bit of money. So you know, pretty soon I'll be rich and I won't have to worry about anything or think about anything ever. But I do like the spoiler. So yeah, we're gonna get this one and we're gonna go back and we're gonna fix it. Let's do it. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? All put up on blocks of wood. So yeah, we've got one actual wheel that works. The body's in rough shape, but we can fix a lot of these things fairly, hopefully, kind of reasonably. Let's wash it first. Let's get a real good look at it by washing the entire exterior and interior. I can't decide if this is going to make it look better or worse. It might make it look worse. It looks, actually, maybe like a little better. It's a brighter yellow and a brighter rust. I don't know. I like that the trunk does not match the color. That's exciting. I don't have the paint shop. Do we? I can't remember. Do I have the paint shop? Oh yeah, no, I have the paint shop. We're good. So we can paint stuff. Okay, let's just clean the interior because we're here and it's free. And, you know, why not? All right, so we bought this thing for 13,000 credits. Have we made any money? Can I sell it for more? Can I look at the car, please? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we have lost money so far, 10,000. Okay. Let's get up on the lift here, and let's see what's going on. I feel like I want to fix the body just to, like, give me that instant satisfaction, but maybe I'm going to hold off, you know. I'm just going to pull off a few of these body panels. Wow, there's not a lot of body to remove. A lot of it's missing. Yeah, he's got a couple headlights, one fender, and a trunk and a 6 spoiler that's in the wrong color. Yeah, otherwise not much else. So okay, let's just take a look at the suspension and see what is here, what isn't here. I don't know. You know what, I've got 45,000 credits. I think I can get this thing fixed. I think I can get this thing mint. I hope. I really hope I don't regret that, but I do think I might be able to get this mint. The problem is, if you get stuck and you aren't able to finish it, well, I mean, you can sell it at any point, so I guess we could always just sell it if I get to that point and fail, but I'll be really, really disappointed in myself. Or should we just get it running? Should we just get it running for this one? We're missing quite a bit of stuff back here. Let's just get it running, and we'll sell it, make a bunch of money, and then eventually we're going to make a mint condition car, but not now. Let's not do that yet. We're just gonna try to get her done. So this is gonna be a little clunky in here just because I'm kind of trying to figure out what things are missing. I know I'm gonna need a couple pads. I'm gonna need a couple calipers, a couple cylinders. We are gonna need shock absorber cap. We're gonna need rear suspension arm with bushings. We're gonna need rear shock absorber. Yikes! This is gonna be something. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. Was it A or B? I don't know. A? Did I have one on the other side? No, I do not. Okay. A couple of those. How am I looking for caps over here? We're gonna need all that. We're gonna need a cap and a spring. Rear spring. What else I say? Upper suspension arm, right? Yes, we're gonna need one. And yeah, you know, it's all right. This will work. This could be good. This could be great. It's gonna be a little rusty in spots, but she's gonna drive, and we should be able to sell it and make quite a bit of money. Ooh, you know what? This rotor's so bad. I don't think I can do it because I honestly don't know if it's safe. Also, that, you know, like my safety does matter, right? We might as well get new brakes. Going to replace all the wheel. I'm going to replace our one wheel that we have, which will be good. Okay, we're going to need mad bushings. What are these? Small and rubber. Okay. We're going to need another bushing on this control arm over here. Do we have one here? We do have one there. All right. Bushing. Let's see. We're going to need at least a couple there. That should get us started. Oh, I don't have this. What am I doing? This is the one I meant. Okay. Thank goodness we don't have to like source bolts. They just come with the parts. It's so convenient. That's not how real life works. Well, generally, no. Generally, no. Okay. I wonder if I could have lathed that rotor. I haven't actually used the brake lathe yet. Should we just go look? It might be in such bad shape I won't be able to use it, but it'd be kind of fun to see. I haven't brake lathed anything. I still don't. Oh, they must be too bad. I don't know. I can never do it. It never works, but I think maybe the rotor's too trash. I don't have anything I can fix. Yeah, that rotor's pretty bad. 7%. I think it needs to like be in the orange, right? Something, maybe. All right, we're gonna need a full fuel pump. We're gonna leave all the bushings and see if I die, which should be pretty fun. We're just gonna get her running. That's my goal here, kids. All right, wheels, tires. Yes, that can happen later. We are gonna need lower suspension arms on both sides. Rear suspension arm B, and that installs with... Oh, I would have just liked to see what bushings, because I can't remember. Okay, suspension arm. Rear suspension arm B. Okay, and then what bushings do you want? I think it's too small. It is too small. So we will need 4 small. 4. Both sides. Okay. Good. Beautiful. Install. The back end is almost where we need it to be. It's a little rickety here and there, but there's some good parts too. Why'd you get a Skyline if you weren't even going to really make it that nice? I don't know. To make some money. That's actually pretty much the answer. All right. We are going to pull this engine out of the car because I can do that because I have the engine stand. So I guess I'll just pull the drive shaft out. We can get the transmission out and see what's going on. I will probably replace the clutch, pressure plate, that kind of stuff because that does affect drivability quite a bit. It's actually not in a horrible shape. I might be able to repair some of this, maybe. We'll see. Pressure plate off. Good. There's our clutch plate. How are you looking? Pretty rough. Flywheel, fine, cool. All right, what are we missing up here? Obviously exhaust components. We are missing a lower suspension arm as well as our upper suspension arm. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is no upper suspension arm in the suspension. Okay, well that simplifies things. Front shock absorber A. Lower suspension arm is going to need 2 bushings. Please no. Hopefully there aren't any missing from the subframe, but I did not look. What's it called? A shock? No, that's not what it's called. It's called a double wishbone. Actually, you know, absorber. You know, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Double wishbone shock absorber. Yep. And then we'll need a front spring, I believe. It's been a little while since I put one of those together. Okay, lower suspension arm. We got wheel bearings. Are they all fine? I'm actually kind of surprised if they are. They're probably in terrible shape. But again, let's just get this thing rolling. I'm actually curious to see how poorly it drives with like important components missing. It'll be kind of it'll be informative, I guess. Like the bad information that you get. I don't know. We got new tie rods, new tie rod ends. Let's put together our shock absorber. Where am I? Oh my gosh. Join. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's all good. Get this put in. We're still going to need... oh, actually... The suspension is... What? You didn't like... Oh, front shock absorber A. Are you serious? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Front shock absorber A. Excuse me. Front shock absorber A. Dang it. Yeah, it was definitely not double wishbone. That was kind of wishful thinking. That's a pretty high end. It's a pretty high end suspension setup that we do not have in this car. Okay, that's A. There we go. Good. And I wasted money on this. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, remove. Now, let's try this again. That's why reading is important. We do need an end link. I think just on this side. End link A. Okay. Good. We definitely need exhaust components. But other than that, the suspension is here. So we should probably remove this wheel. Should we just be doing brakes all around? I don't know. It feels so inconsistent just to do the back ones. In fact, it's really not a good idea. Oh, we could see if we can resurface these rotors, right? Well, at least do that. Ooh, the cylinder in that one was in bad shape. This one's going to be a bit beyond repair, I think. Those pads are shot. I wonder what it'd be like to drive with like really bad brakes. We'll see. I mean, we hopefully won't. We aren't really going to see because we're going to fix them, but I would be curious to know. Brake lathe? Oh my gosh, it's working. I've never gotten to lathe a brake. What did I just say? Oh, you don't have to do anything. It's on a mini game. It just does it? I thought this was a mini game. I just assumed it was going to be. Wow, that actually is looking quite nice. And the outside edge looks terrible. How long does this take? Oh, it does take a little while. That is cool. And now I got a fresh brake disc. Cool. That's interesting. All right, we're gonna... I should have seen if I could repair any parts. I can repair the cylinder. Let's do it. And I guess I gotta repair my drive shaft too. That'll save us some change. Nice. Okay, what do we have left here? Let's just put this on this really dirty, sad wheel hub. Look at that beautifully lathed brake. Now, you can't really just like... you can't completely just like lathe your brakes into being wonderful, but I'll take it. So we fixed the one cylinder. Both calipers are bad. This cylinder is... We have one bad cylinder, so... Okay, that should get us our brakes in order. Cylinder. Good, good. And we don't have a rim. Well, we do, but we do not want to put it back on because it's very sad. And I'm going to make this car at least look pretty good from the outside, even though the suspension is going to be questionable. At least for now, it's going to be questionable. Okay, so that's that. We do need to get some wheels. What were these wheels? Actually, I didn't mind them. They're pretty decent. Let's get rid of all that stuff. We can't fix any of this. That gearbox is so trashed. That's fine. Okay, we have rim 5, and it's a 20-inch. Wow, okay, let's do it. Let's go for 20. This is going to probably cost me a lot of money. If it's like the other games, wheels are kind of expensive. Rim 5. So it goes from rim 1 to rim 10. Why? But why? Why? I don't understand that. That's weird. Why is it not like in order? Is it really rim 5? That's what it was. It doesn't even look right. All right, we're gonna try those just to start. See how we like. It's not really just a start because it's gonna cost me 3,400 credits. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna get. Wow, that's expensive. Okay, 255 30s. 255, 30. Do I like how that looks? I actually kind of want to look at this quick and see how thick that was, how wide that is. We'll probably want to go a little wider in the rear. This is rear-wheel drive. I just realized it's not front-wheel drive. So, actually, that looks pretty good diameter and size-wise. So I'm good with the 30. I just think I'm gonna go. I'll do 255s in the front, but I'm gonna want to go a bit wider in the back. So 30. Okay. All right. What kind of a tire was that? We don't know. That's fine. I don't want to spend too much money on this because, you know, it doesn't really matter. Standard. Street. Is there a street? No, race. It goes from standard to street. All right. Standard tire. B or standard tire? I don't know. This looks good. Let's do two. We're going to do 20-inch 255s. Profile 30. And then, that was expensive. And then we're going to do 20-inch 30. And instead of doing 255, let's do 295s. Oh, that was 19-inch. Really? Oh, I got 9. Ooh, wait. My rims are 20-inch. Gosh, what? How? How did I swear I tried to click it and I obviously didn't do it. Okay, 20-inch to 95 30s. Those are going to be big boys. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? I need to mount these. I've played this game before. I swear. So we'll do this. This is an interesting, like, deal now. Like, to do the mini game there, you're doing this. You can't just, like... Used to be just kind of sat here and waited a lot, but now you gotta... You kind of want to get this going and then do the mini game. And these being balanced will help a lot. You can actually, like, if you just pull a car to the junkyard and try to drive it, you'll get a warning that's like, the wheels are not balanced, the car might drive weird. And I did one, and it drove crazy. Like, it didn't even drive. Like, you basically couldn't turn. I don't know. And then I did it one other time, and it said that, and it didn't really matter. These are my big boys. So it's kind of interesting. That's a new dynamic that I wasn't in the game before. I do think this is faster, even though I have a little bit more to do. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's put our fatties back here. Our two 95s. Big boys. Yeah. Look at how nice these wheels and brakes look and how bad the rest of the suspension looks. Wow, neat. How's that look? That looks good. I do like the 20, and it's actually not even as wide as I thought it was going to be, so. All right, let's do it. 295. Good. Okay. Good. Nice. Cool. How's our money? 38,000. Not bad. We've only spent 20 grand at this point. We've still got a whole engine to build, though, kids. But that shouldn't be too expensive. I think we'll get this done pretty well. I think we probably could have got everything to 100% condition, I bet. But I probably would have basically bankrupted myself. But I probably also would have made a bunch of money on it, so maybe I should have. It also takes a lot longer, so I'm kind of glad we're doing a slightly shorter version because this video is already going to be extremely long. All right, let's pull an engine out. We've got lots of things missing from the engine bay as well, just like the extra accessory stuff is missing. It's disappointing. Let's see. Let's pull our air filter out. Man, that subframe is so sad down there. I'm sorry, subframe. You deserve so much more. Wait. I don't have to pull these little dumb fuses out? Those are just part of the base? That's so interesting. I've never paid attention to that fuse box base. Weird. I do think I can fix that. Yeah, and weirdly, the air filter housing, which is kind of funny. Let's fix it. Okay, let's fix that plastic. Not sure how we did it, but we did it. We're just going to get a couple of these things figured out first because I'm here, and I don't have to do them later. Okay, air filter, regular air filter. That's this one. We're not going to do any performance parts for this. Air filter cover. That's going to be a hell with a bunch of stinking clips, but that's okay. Clip. A. 4 clip A's. Great. Like the putziest thing to have to buy 4 of. And then we're going to need relays to finish up the fuse box cover. We're going to need to get a brake servo. We're going to need to probably get ABS stuff, a battery, then our reservoirs for coolant and brake fluid, or sorry, coolant and washer fluid. Can I? Yeah, thank you. Is the fuse thing's probably all in here, huh? Fuse box, what do I have? B? I have fuse box A. Fuse box A, fuse box cover A. Okay, and then we're gonna need a bunch of relays. We're gonna need a couple big type A's, 3 type B's, 3 type C. Start there. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is obviously all new in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. All this like electrical stuff is brand new. This was all just ignored previous years. It's now all here. A, B, B, A, 2, 3 A's, 3 B's, 1 C. Okay. Okay. 3 A's, 3 B's, 1 C. Good. Nice. Going out of order. Good stuff. Music is just filthy. Oh, man. All right, so there's that. Let's get a couple of these other accessories in. We are going to need a battery. We're going to need an ABS module and ABS pump. I assume an ECU. But I don't actually see where the ECU would go. So maybe not an ECU. Maybe that's only on newer vehicles. My Ribbsan Starline isn't quite new enough for that sort of thing. I don't know. We're going to need reservoirs for brake fluid, for coolant, for washer fluid, which is all back here. This. Windshield washer. I didn't see which kind of coolant. B. That's crazy. There's 4 different coolant reservoirs. Who knew? I mean, there's a lot in real life, obviously, but... Okay, so that's... Oh, brake servo. Yep. Fine. 270 credits there. Okay. That is all of our accessories. We're going to need actually a radiator. I lied. Rad A. And then that's probably going to need the 2-fan shroud, but let's check and not waste money. Oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, intercooler. Nice. Medium intercooler. Okay, well, we can get that later. Let's move on to the engine. We've got it over here on our engine stand. We don't. I lied to you. It's not on there yet, but it's going to be. Now it's on there. Now it's on there. There it is. Okay. It's weird because like with the suspension, I'm okay to like kind of have it be sort of jank. But with the engine, I feel less okay with it because I don't even know what's here. So I think I'm just going to take it apart because it's not even going to take that long to take it apart anyway. Because there's not much here, actually. It's, yeah, there's the engine's in kind of tough shape. So let's just take it apart. We'll fix what we can, and then we will replace what we can't fix. Okay, we'll take out our camera. I don't know why I turned the engine over just to make this like more annoying to work on. That was not great. That's a lot of head bolts, and a lot of head bolts that are going to need my magical penetrating lubricant to magically free them from their homes. Let's give them a little spray, a little spritzy. Uh-huh. You too. Don't forget about you. Okay, there we go. We'll see if some of these components I'm capable of actually fixing them. I'm not fully upgraded on the repair skill, but I'm reasonably upgraded on it where I can repair a lot of stuff. But I'm guessing like the block is gonna be a no-go. Wow, and that is it. So yeah, there was not much engine here. It's just easier to take it apart, and now at this point, we'll just see what we can fix. Our intake manifold. Or was that exhaust manifold? I don't know. Oh, I can fix the head. Oh, I can fix the block. At least this minigame is really easy. Like, this is way easier than haggling with people in Barn Finder, so I'm pretty pumped. Boom! That was actually way more than I expected to be able to fix. Okay, this really throws me off that part mounts over here on the engine stand. It's super annoying. They move it just to, like, mess with you. All right, all of our pistons are going to be in junk shape. Yeah, they're all bad, so we're going to need 6 new pistons, 6 new piston rings. I wish there was a way to, like, fix them or something. We're going to do that. We're going to do 1 new camshaft. And, yeah, we'll start there. Get rid of the wheel. Oil filter's not going to stay. All right. So, 6 pistons. Whoa, what was that? I like that you can hit X to clear the search. That's helpful. Okay, 6 set of regular piston rings. 6 sets of regular pistons. We're gonna need rod caps for those pistons. All right, let's just see how we do there. And I'm guessing these are just standard crankshaft bearing caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So we can grab those. 5 crankshaft bearing caps. It's really not the way you'd build the bottom of an engine. You'd probably, you know, rotate another 90 degrees, but nothing matters. I would probably use gravity and, you know, help me out in real life, but what do you think? Car Mechanic Simulator 2023. Are they going to have us, you know, have to know torque specs? Make sure we're torquing the engine correctly? Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, it is insane to think how much more complicated this process really would be in real life. Like, I mean, building the bottom of an engine, like, you need to like measure like oil galley tolerances, and I mean, you have to pre-lubricate all of this stuff, like, and the amount of cleaning you have to do to make sure it all goes together clean, like, woof. And not to mention, obviously, like, torquing everything correctly is super important. It's just, I mean, it's good it's not the game. It would be very, very tiring, and an engine build would take a very long time. But it is obviously simplified, because, you know, BU2T, that's interesting that's a thing. BU2T, wow, they have their own camshaft caps for the BU2T. You know what, I bet we're gonna be able to buy a lot of the stuff out of here. I know I need another camshaft. Let's just grab it. What an interesting oil pan. Look at that. Look at this. How many quarts of oil does this thing store? All right, let's flip this engine over before I lose my mind. And we're gonna go this way. Okay. Get our shiny new repaired head back on. That's exciting. I do notice that the bolts go back in faster. I don't know if it's like the newer the part or if it's just when you're reassembling. But they do, I swear, they go in faster. Come out faster? I'm not sure, but it's faster. It's faster. Okay. Now, put her back our camshafts. 1 repaired, 1 new. We can put that intake manifold I managed to fix back on. See, look how fast I was going. I'm telling you, like, the bolts travel faster, I think, when it's, like, in better condition, but I'm not sure. All right, we're going to need a bunch of those camshaft caps, which we just saw for the BU2T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sheesh, 12 of them, huh? Yeah, it's going to take a while. Okay. We're going to need all these things, I'm sure. Coils cover, I've seen that enough. We've got 2 exhaust manifolds over here. Obviously, need spark plugs. We'll need coil packs. We'll need, oh yeah, cam gears, timing, all that stuff. Throttle body. Still a bit to go here. Yep. Looks like fuel rail. I'm sure that's going to be BU2T specific. I would think. Makes me wonder how different the BU2T and BU2 are when they're side by side. I guess I thought that they were more similar, but they must really not be that similar. Okay. All right, so this will secure our camshaft. I got one more actually on the end though. And then we can move. Let's grab the exhaust. Oh, what? Oh, I guess there was one more than I thought. That doesn't make sense. There are two more than I thought because they have to be even numbers. Okay. I think I missed the ones that were right up here because of my camera angle. Oh, and then we're going to have these covers here. Engine head cover B, engine head cover A. Okay. This and this. I know I'm going to need this coils cover. I might as well just grab it while we're here. What else? We're probably going to need this belt tensioner. I'm going to wait. I know I'm going to need the turbo, so that'll be a little bit expensive. Throttle body, yes. Ooh, I grabbed the wrong one because I'm rushing. Yikes. Probably going to, I don't know if exhaust manifolds is probably in there. I just didn't see it. All right, get the top end all covered up here. Good, good, good. 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 Like I said, I don't like how bright it is still. Like, the amount of reflection you get on the engine stand is just weird. It was a problem in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 also, and it's still here. Like, look at how shiny this... Like, sometimes, like there, it's like, ah, stop it. It's like burning my eyes. Okay, exhaust manifolds. BU2T? No? No? No, it's definitely there. BU2T. I must be just not looking at it. Oh, it's a different color. Oh, cool. That's a weird looking exhaust manifold. Why does it have that like weird little bendy straw looking thing in the middle? And then our turb ski's gonna bolt on over here, I'm guessing. Holy goodness, what a ridiculous turbo assembly. But it's a single... That's a twin turbo? What? That's a twin turbo. It's funny, it's like turbocharger. It's like, no, dude, that is a twin turbo. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. This thing a twin turbo? Okay. All right, that's cool. Cam gear, water pump. I'm trying to get other things that are still BU2T specific because the cam gears aren't. The alternator obviously won't be. A bunch of stuff down here is not going to be. So we might be good on BU2T stuff for the moment. All right, cam gear, water pump pulley. Let's do it. Cam gear, we need 2. Water. Regular old water pump pulley, we need 1. Let's see, we need an alternator. We also need an I4 power steering pump, which is not in electronics. I guess it's not really an electronic. Yeah, it's driven by the serpentine belts, so I guess not. Regular I4. I know we're going to need an oil filter for I4. I guess we could grab that while I can't think of other things. We could go back to electronics because I'm remembering that we're also going to need 6 ignition coils. Glow plugs! That's so cool. That means that we have diesels. I'm got to check that out. Cam gear. All right, let's get this back on. I do need to get that fuel rail. That's probably going to be BU2. Yep, of course it is. Of course it's BU2T specific. So will the timing belts, though, and the serpentine belts. So I'll be back. It's inevitable. For plugs. We could, of course, like upgrade these things with performance stuff, but we're not going to do that this video. We'll do more videos in the future where we actually, like, make cars, you know, dyno with more. I don't even actually have the dyno in the game, so it'd be kind of a waste at this point. Still working on that. Gotta, you know, this is what we're doing right now. We're getting all that money so we can buy things like the dyno. I could have afforded the dyno instead of doing this, but I had to do this. We had to do it, right? I mean, it had to happen. Power steering pump. Okay, and then we're gonna need our serpentine belt A, BU2T. Let's go back to the regular shop. BU2T. All right, we're gonna need serpentine belt A and B. We're also going to need that other thing that I was thinking about, and now I've forgotten. Let's also get this belt tensioner. It's inevitable that we're going to need it. What was the other thing? Someone tell me. What is it? I'm going to need a transmission. Maybe we won't buy that yet, though. It's something. It's in here. I'm going to need these covers. We know that. Water pump. Whatever. It's fun. I can't remember what it is. It's actually insane that I can't remember what it is. It's making me very unhappy. Coils cover. This coils cover is annoying. Like, to think that if you wanted to do a spark plug swap on this car, it's like pretty common maintenance thing. Like, you have to pull apart the whole timing side. Like, what an insane drag. Can you imagine if you had like a spark plug or a coil pack go on the side of the road and you got to pull apart the timing on the whole car to get it out? I mean, that's not great. Yep, that's how you spell idle. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. Boy. Okay. Time cover. Yeah, so you have to pull all this timing stuff apart to get the coils or spark plugs out. You have to pull the crankshaft pulley out. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. That makes no sense. Like, that's crazy. You want to pull a spark plug, you got to pull a crankshaft pulley off. You know how hard it is to pull off a crankshaft pulley? It's really hard. I'm telling you, because I've done it. It was terrible. I4. They're usually torqued to like 120 Newton meters plus like an extra 180 degree turn or something. I mean, they are cranked. Here's that belt tensioner. Nice. Special belt tensioner only for this vehicle, which is bizarre. Fan. We need this goofball fan. And then that might be most of it. Oh, it's a fuel rail. I remember now. The other part that I was trying to remember that I couldn't remember, it's a fuel rail. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Good stuff. It's just tucked in there so you can't see it. Fuel rail. Let's try to type BU2T one more time. I think that hopefully is going to be the last time. And we will need a fuel filter also, which I can install here. I can install it in the car. It's weird because if you install it here, it magically floats, which makes no sense. Usually the fuel filter is closer to the gas can, or the gas tank. It's kind of weird. So, all right, let's also get our flywheel, all this junk back on. All this junk that's really helpful and really important. Yeah, that junk. Okay, let's get this back on. Flywheel, friction disc, pressure plate. Throw out bearing coming up, and then we're going to take it out off the stand, put it back in the engine. Back in the engine? No, we're going to take the engine and put it back in the car. Off the stand, and then we're going to fix the body because it looks pretty terrible. And we're done with you. You may go away, and you look beautiful. It's just beautiful. BS. Okay, let's see what other. BU2T? Have I already forgotten what it's called? Oh boy, so many sections. Section A, front exhaust section A. Okay, got it. Am I gonna need front exhaust section B? No, looks like no. Not sure how that works. That's interesting. There's a lot more like little derivatives and stuff in this, which is kind of cool. It's like working on real cars. Super annoying. All right, let's fill the oil. We can get our coolant in, our windshield washer fluid, get a little brake fluid, a little power steering fluid. And then, well, hopefully it starts. It'll start. Most likely. Coolant and our special coolant reservoir type B. You don't actually have to go all the way to the top. I usually do just because it's easier to keep track of, but you don't have to. But you can't sit here and let it overflow and then you can stop. But you can also stop early, which is what you would do in real life. You would only go to the fill line, but in this game, you just kind of fill till it spills all over the ground, which is interesting. I can't see the reservoir. I can't see the little thing on the side, so I have no idea how full this is. You'll start to see a red glow like lava. There it is. Beautiful. Good. And then brake fluid. And that's all of our fluids. We've already got a fuel pump. We should be in good shape. We just need, I'm gonna need a starter. And then put the transmission back. Drive shaft, and we should be good. Should drive. It's gonna look real bad, but it should drive. Okay, let's go up. And we can fix the body, which is gonna be exciting. And I'm gonna fix the exhaust too. I'm gonna replace the exhaust, because I think the only thing I have is that, yeah, we're also gonna buy a new transmission. Transmission. It's not under transmission, it's under gearbox. Cool. We'll have to put starter in, hook up our drive shaft. What starter do you take? Just the regular old starter, which is in here. You got a starter or you got a V8 starter? There's no other starters. Okay, drive shaft. Repaired by myself beautifully. Not sure how I pulled it off. It's impressive, but I did it. And now transmission, or what? What? Exhaust, catalytic converter, middle muffler, exhaust pipe, and then a rear muffler V8. Can I remember all that? Guaranteed no. Catalytic converter. We've got an exhaust pipe, just regular old exhaust pipe. We've got a middle muffler, which is in like every exhaust system, it seems like. I've got a harder time finding things. And then we've got a rear V8. There are multiple V8 rears, so I'm going to just check really quick. It is just a regular rear muffler V8, not a rear muffler B V8. Don't be confused. Fresh. Nice. Looks good. Catalytic converter, because we're good for the environment. Okay, cool. That should be a functional vehicle. The engine should be 100%, I believe. Oh, I don't get like the little condition overall thing in this game. Like, oh no, wait, there we go. Parts 80%, body 1%, frame 25%, interior. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, so we can't really tell because it's looking at all parts, including the suspension, which is not 100%. Let's fix the body really quick, and this is going to be very satisfying. Go to car lifter A, and then we're going to hit. We're not going to hit that. We're going to hit go for 500 credits, and it's just going to melt all of the rust away. Oh, the suspension looks so sad to me now. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to move you away. Okay. Good, good. All right, let's move it outside and let's get the body fixed. Sometimes it's nice break away from the music to be out here. It's a little quieter when it's getting too intense. And the beat drops are getting too intense. Can we start it? I'm gonna start it from over here because I'm weird. Ooh. Okay, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I was actually just trying to remove this seat, so. Wow, this is interesting. Interior disassemble. I'm not sure why it shows me the whole car, but it does. All right, please stop. Let's sell all this off. We aren't gonna be fixing the body parts. Seat 11 leather D. You know what? I like how that looks. That looks nice. 11. Seat 11 leather D. Cool. And then, I don't know. What do I do for the back? Okay, there's actually a Starline bench. It doesn't really match the front seats of the world. That texture's weird, but hey, it works. Okay, let's get a wheel, and then we're gonna be good. Let's get a really cool wheel. I don't know if there's like a Starline wheel. There was a Starline bench though. It's kind of confusing. That looks ridiculous. Wow, I kind of hate all of these wheels a lot. Gosh, all these wheels are super dumb looking. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I don't know. They don't look good. Okay. That is an interior. Let's make an exterior, and that means we're buying everything because I've got nothing. And then we can paint it, and then we can drive it, and then we can be done. I'm excited to drive it though. This is the body tuning shop, which means these are the alternate pieces. What? Dang, these headlights are crazy. They're also really, really expensive. And you know what? We're gonna do that like when I have more money. Let's not do body tuning because it's very pricey. Body. Wow, couldn't find it. There it is. Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit cheaper, like half the price. And then we're just gonna go through and we are gonna buy everything because we need it all. We're also going to buy license plates from like Slovakia because it's important to pick a different country every time. It's more fun that way. And since I said Slovakia, now I feel pretty locked into it being Slovakia. So Slovakia it is. Okay, let's put some stuff on. Bumper, hood, headlight, other headlight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited. It's starting to look like an actual car and not a trash pile. Now, it looks beautiful, but remember, everything is good except for the suspension, which is pretty much junk. Oh, so that trunk I had was a tuner trunk. That was an aftermarket trunk. Interesting. Okay, well, I've lost my ridiculous spoiler, which makes me a little sad. That is definitely a Skyline. Slovakia for life. Can I have... Oh, is there no front plate? Oh, cool. I bought extra plates. Nice. Cool. How do we look? How do things look? Body condition, 100%. Frame, 100. Interior, 100. Parts, 80%. Held back only by my body. My soft body. Okay, let's move this. Let's paint it. I'm probably going to stick with yellow because I actually kind of really like it. Let's go to the paint shop. All right, it looks even better in the paint shop. It looks beautiful. Let's paint. Factory, yes. Metallic. What do these all look like? I have not looked at this much. Pearl, chameleon, wow. Okay, metallic, I guess. And then enter, and we're painted. Nice. You can paint different parts too. Like you can paint the wheels and stuff, and you can paint like parts of the engine. So I want to check that out in a future video. But for right now, I just want to drive this. Really bad. Really, really, really bad. I just want to drive it. So let's go drive at the racetrack, which I've only gone to like once. I'm really curious to see it and see how this car does. So we are here at the racetrack in our brand new Ribbsan Starline. It's beautiful. It actually looks pretty good. I like it a lot. I did get the warning that stuff is not aligned, so apparently alignment must be a different thing than I thought. So it said it might drive pretty bad. Oh, listen to that turbo. This already feels a bit squirrely. I'm feeling the suspension sadness, though. It's actually moving pretty well. The brakes are, they're all right. It's mostly, I think, tires that's letting me down a little bit right now. But in general, this is actually moving all right. The racetrack in Car Mechanic Simulator 2020 is way, way longer than the one in 2018. Whoa, this thing is starting to do a little bit of speed wobble. That's slightly scary. Drifts. You shouldn't drift on a race course. Yeah, the course is way longer though, and you get a lot more speed in it. There's a lot more opportunities for speed. There's like banked corners. I mean, it is very different than the racetrack in 2018. I like it. It's actually pretty fun. This is a fun car to do it on too. As far as the driving physics, which I had desperately hoped were going to be better in 2020, I would say, oh geez, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not wrecked. I would say the driving physics are like maybe a little better, maybe, but like not much. Very small, maybe a little better. I'm on keyboard, which obviously doesn't help things, but yeah, not as good as I wanted. But it does, I don't know, it does feel less terrible. Like even there, I'm like, okay, that felt better than 2018. Like, oh man, this thing has got some interesting drift with the suspension. It'd be kind of fun to fix the suspension and see how much better it drives, honestly. Maybe I have to do that, I don't know. Curious to see how much it's worth, too. I need to look and see. This lap is never going to end because, like I said, this course is a lot longer. Actually, this might be the final turn? It doesn't really feel right, does it? Look at these turns, though. I wish you could kind of drift. There it is. There's the final straight. We're going to put up a 2-minute and 6-second lap, which I'm sure is absolutely nothing to be excited about. It sounds very interesting from outside. Listen to that. Listen to that turbo, though. Oh, drifts. Okay, anyway, let's go back. Let's see how much money we made, and then we'll call it good. So that wasn't too bad. Actually drove pretty well. It looks good too. How much is it worth? So we bought it for 13,000 credits, which would have brought us down to, I think we were at like, that would have brought us down to like 45,000. So we spent about 30,000 fixing it, would be my quick head math there. And it's now worth 75,000 credits. So we made money. We would have spent about 48,000 credits on it. So we made some money. We actually made a pretty good amount of money. We made almost 30,000 credits. Now, if I fix the suspension, which actually probably wouldn't be that expensive, it would probably help us even more. So I might come back in a different video, fix the suspension, and see how it does then. But that has been fixing a Ribbsan Starline, aka Skyline. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you want to see more videos of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 or any other games I've been playing, be sure to subscribe. And either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.